Hello and welcome to a very special video to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of TNA Hard Justice 2009. Now, this video will be a watch along, so if you have Impact Plus, then which is the new version of the Global Wrestling Network, I think it used to be called, then you can watch along with this with me. If not, then this might be a bit of a strange video because there'll be nothing happening except me talking and reacting to things that you can't see. Maybe if you can find a version of it on a streaming site or, you know, a video uploader. I don't think YouTube will have it because of copyright, but one of the less monitored ones, I guess. Then by all means use that and watch along as well. But we are at 0.00 and ready to roll. So pause the video, get your version of the actual show up, and then unpause the video and get ready to click play in time with me. So we are going to press play on TNA Hard Justice 2009 in 3, 2, 1, click it'll be. You ready? 3, 2, 1, click. Okay, here we go. Sting and AJ and Samoa Joe. And wow, yeah. This talent roster. Okay, there was some kind of has-beens at this point coming in, but they still had such a good mixed roster between homegrown guys and legends. I've got Stephen Hawking. Why have we got Stephen Hawking doing the introduction? Oh, remember Matt Morgan, the Blueprint. He had such a good look. I suppose we're about to find out. It looks like he's in the main event. We're about to find out why he never really made it to where he potentially should have done. Did he really do that? Signed on to have his DNA sent to the ISS. Wow. That must have been a work, right? What a weird work to do, though. Like, that's a weird thing to do, whether it's a work or whether it was real. More Stephen Hawking. Oh, here he is. Okay, that's a cool main event. I prefer Kurt and Sting one-on-one, but... "13-time world champion." Where did that get inflated? Okay, I was kind of into the main event Mafia story, so I didn't know this was going to be right in that era. I sort of don't know my TNA history with time frames. I just know which bits I've watched, but I couldn't tell you when they were. We got a cage set up at the start of the show. We've got Pyro. WWE in 2019 can't afford Pyro. Although I suppose they had it at SummerSlam for Brock and Goldberg. Whose voice is that? Is that Mike Tenay? Because he sounds a bit muffled. I need better quality mics on commentary. Right, so who's kicking this off? I didn't look up the card or anything. I just thought we'd go with it. Oh, Motor City Machine Guns! Nice! I like Alex Shelley. That's what I have to say about the Motor City Machine Guns. They're not really representing the Motor City Machine Guns, are they? They are the Motor City Machine Guns. But, yeah, Chris Sabin got that kind of quote-unquote organic push at one point, didn't he? And became TNA World Champion. I was never big into it. Wow, look at TNA with the red cage. Almost a decade before WWE had the red Hell in a Cell. Look at that. But yeah, I was never that big of a fan of Chris Sabin. I'm willing to be proven wrong if I watch this, and I'm mightily impressed, but I just never quite saw it, I guess. Amazing Red. Just retired, was it this year? And instantly came out of retirement to do a re-retirement tour, I guess, or something? I don't know. Well, probably the shortest lasting retirement in history, including most of Terry Funk's. But this is 10 years ago, he ain't even thinking about retiring here. He's like, probably pre-prime here. What a X Division. Oh, there's a hole in the top. Oh, there's going to be a lid on the cage. And they're going to go out through the hole. They can't get just over the cage. They have to go out through that little hole. They have to Spider-Man across the roof. That's crazy. Christopher Daniels. Look at this roster, guys. Look at this roster. Is that generic music? Why has he just got Daniels? Homicide and Joe. Nice. No Surrenders next month, guys. I'll have to make a note of the date and see if we can do a watch-along of that. Keep the series going. Lethal Consequences. Look who it is! Xavier Woods. Consequences Creed. That is Xavier Woods, right? I'm not getting my people mixed up. And Jay Lethal and his Black Machismo gimmick. Brilliant. Yeah. Look who it is. It's definitely Xavier Woods. Look at it. That is definitely Xavier. Even the cartoon looks like Xavier Woods. Look at him. Yes, Xavier. That associating with someone with a somehow credibly comedic gimmick. Things sometimes never change, eh? Jay Lethal pretending he was Macho Man. Oh, Suicide. Was this TJP? TJ Perkins? Or was this someone else playing him? I think TJ Perkins was the original Suicide. And this was the character from the TNA video game, wasn't he? Like the career mode was Suicide, and then they brought him into real TNA to promote the game, and then he kind of stuck around for a while. I think a few people played him, but the main one that I remember was TJ Perkins, if I remember correctly. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm trying to figure out by like his general size and demeanor, but obviously he's, you know, acting like Suicide, not acting like who he would normally, so I don't think we're about to see him dab if it is TJP. Take your mask off, says Jay Lethal. Oh, what was his name in this? Is it? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, him. Elijah Burke in WWE in the relaunch of ECW. Oh, so this is his debut match. D'Angelo Dinero. With his John Morrison's sunglasses before John Morrison had thought of it. Oh, had he? I don't know. I wonder why he used his gimmick name The Pope. Like, oh, he's a street preacher. Okay, right, got it. Thanks, Mike Tenay. Giving his stuff to the referee. I don't know, telling him to look after it or something. The referee looks a bit befuddled. He's like, who is you? You're debuting here and you're telling me to look after your jacket. Behave. Okay, him. It's going to take, like, half an hour of the pay-per-view just for him to get ready for the match, get undressed, get all his bling-bling off. Here we go. Right, so is he the last guy? I'm guessing, since it's his debut, I'd probably have him enter last. Yeah, they're shutting the door. The lid coming down? Is it? No, it's not moved yet. This is the third one. Wow, I've not seen any of these. I have not watched this show before. I can confirm just from this opening and from the main event. I was watching bits and bobs at this time, but obviously not this show. Obviously not this show. Is the lid down yet? We're all killing time. Okay, I think the lid's down. Looks like it. Awesome, okay. Xavier Woods, Consequences Creed or whatever, and Jay Lethal climbing. Christopher Daniels and Chris Sabin having a scrap. Okay, this is going to be carnage. How many guys are even in there? I wasn't counting them. There's 2 tag teams. Then there's Suicide, so that's 5. Amazing Red, 6. Christopher Daniels, 7. And the Pope, 8. So it's an 8-man cage match where you have to get out through a hole in the roof. Oh, we're going to see some Motor City Machine Guns teamwork, it would seem. Taking down Suicide, and they'll throw Christopher Daniels at Suicide. I mean, not bad, but come on. Not worth all that. Jay Lethal already trying to climb, and is that Amazing Red following him? It is. He's got his leg, and down he comes. Oh, takes the leg, kips up, kick to the gut. Lethal reverses. Oh, okay. I know Amazing Red isn't a massive guy, but that's pretty good strength all the same. Lands on his feet, though. Whoa, okay. I'm not sure if that was a botch or... well, I'm not sure what they were trying. It felt like a botch no matter what they were trying. Yeah, that was a bad European uppercut, Xavier Woods. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate, it really was. Suicide's already up there. Thinks he's Spider-Man in his outfit. Kind of blends in. He's mostly wearing black with a bit of red. Like, come on, behave. Christopher Daniels blends in better. Machine Guns with a double roundhouse kick to Daniels. Chest and back. And into the cage. Yep, there he goes. Boom. Creed's climbing and just no one seems to have noticed. There we go. I think the Pope's going up after him now. Alex Shelley noticed and then was like, oh, it's alright, Pope's got him, and just did nothing. Just started choking someone. I think it was Suicide. Yeah, it was. Okay, Amazing Red is amazing, the fans are saying. I mean, you have to be pretty good to call yourself Amazing Red, really, don't you? God, this match is chaos. How did you follow this? Give me some one-on-one matches. Too much to follow. Left jab by Creed, another one, and another one. And a dance, and a split, and a big right, and oh my god, he ducked underneath, what a shock. Oh, nice total world backbreaker by Lethal. Okay, that was nice. Russian leg sweep by Creed. Having a dance. Off the ropes. Oh, drop kick, nice. Chris Sabin just rubbing his arm on Christopher Daniels' head. Alright. Oh, kick from Pope. Ducks under Creed's clothesline. Oh, nice uppercut. Who's Suicide punching in the corner? Alex Shelley. Oh. Daniels bladed off that? Really? Right, well, it might have been that he had the razor blade in his wrist tape so that we could get blood. But really, what a lame blood spot. Double super kick to the gut by Motor City Machine Guns to the Pope. Now they bounce him off the ropes. Oh, he went for the kick. They caught him. And oh, little slap to the back and now a double drop kick. Come on to either side of the head. Very nice. Go on then, Shelley. No, not you. Okay, Daniels takes it to Sabin. Still haven't got a clear shot of Daniels to see if he is bleeding. It looked like he was. Oh, body slam off the top. Maybe he's not. Maybe I just imagined that bit of blood. Oh, top rope jawbreaker from Alex Shelley. I don't think I've seen one of them before. Lethal and Pope fighting. Lethal tries climbing and then Shelley grabs him by the leg. Trying to bring him back in. Oh, he crotches him on the top rope. I feel like we're going to see that spot a few times in this match. Shelley bounces Pope off the turnbuckle. This match is just madness. I mean, there's a lot of sitting around as well. But there'd have to be. Can't just constantly have 8 people doing non-stop stuff. Was that a Superman punch? Way before Reigns. Oh! Belly to belly, overhead suplex. Pope was in the tree of woe, and he just threw suicide at him. Very nice. And a delayed drop kick to the Pope. You get off my screen. There we go. I don't know what the reason is. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. Wow, fans chanting TNA. That didn't happen for long after this, I don't think. Okay, now we've got Lethal and Sabin having a scrap on the top rope. Left jab, right punch by Lethal, then re-grabs the cage. Oh, we've got another... Oh, okay, so both tag teams are all on the top ropes. Oh, camera cuts away just as Creed does something interesting. Saw it in the background like a leaping knee on the top rope to Alex Shelley. Oh! Now, Daniels goes after Lethal. It is just sort of like an unofficial tag match. They're just tagging in and out of spots, aren't they? I don't know if it's awesome just yet, guys. Chill out, fans. Chill out, fans. Relax. What have they got in mind up here? Oh, bounces the back of his head off the cage. Oh, I thought he was going to go RKO, but it was like a super snapmare. Most impactful snapmare I've ever seen, not going to lie. Oh, now Pope joins Fallen Angel. How apropos that these two are fighting. Both with their blasphemous gimmicks. Chops from Daniels. Pope backing away along the top rope. Now they're in a corner. Oh, Daniels just punches the cage. That's a bad fight. Oh, spear off the top. Goes to get up and then remembers he's not meant to be up for the next spot, so falls back over. Yeah, a little bit of blood there for Daniels, but not like a mass amount. Probably accidental blood. Suicide's like the only one with his wits about him at the moment. Oh, drop kick to the Pope as he finally gets to his feet. It sounds weird saying that. Super kick to the gut by Amazing Red. Hits Suicide. Suicide off the ropes. Oh, catches Red's Hurricane Rana attempting to a fireman's carry. Rolls through. And then climbs up after Alex Shelley, who was climbing the turnbuckle. We have got Consequences Creed and Jay Lethal double teaming Chris Sabin as well. Who then jumps up and German suplexes Suicide at whoever he hit. Pope and Jay Lethal, I think he hit. Might have been Christopher Daniels. I don't know. I don't even know. Lethal Consequences going after Shelley. Shelley pushes him off. They both wait for a second for him to pose before his crossbody block. Wrestling. Oh, okay. A double team. And now we've got a moment where they all chill again. They all chill again. Okay, who are they going after now? Shelley goes after Daniels. Sabin goes after Pope. Suicide goes after Amazing Red. Pope and Daniels take down Motor City Machine Guns with STOs. Stereo STOs. Now they go at it, exchanging rights. I can't see what's happening on top rope, but Suicide and Amazing Red are fighting on the top rope. There we go. Oh, now throw Daniels at them. Suicide moves out the way. Daniels is on the top. Pope's up on the top. Suicide's up. Oh, everyone's up on the top. What are we doing here? A double suplex? Double superplex by Pope to Daniels and Amazing Red. Sunset Flip takes them all down by Suicide. And then he sells it for some reason. You just did a Suicide Flip, mate. Not Suicide Flip. Sunset Flip. Should be called a Suicide Flip, though. From that height. But yeah, you just landed on your bum and slammed people. You're fine. Get up. I'm not a big fan of selling offensive moves. Like, you've just done an offensive move and you sell it like it hurt you. It's like, oh, why'd you do it then? Especially when it doesn't look that impactful. Right, we've got Consequences Creed and Alex Shelley going at it. Back elbow by Creed. Goes for a drop kick. Shelley dodges. Now what's he got in mind for the legs? Okay, Jay Lethal wanders into Shelley's grasp. Is stacking Jay Lethal into Consequences Creed's legs. And now they've tied them together. Sabin has basically Rings of Saturn on. And Alex Shelley has a... Oh! Has a abdominal stretch, but then they both get broken up. Oh, nice. Springboard back elbow, hits Lethal over, who then damages Creed, his partner's legs, because he's still tied up. Red and Suicide going at it. Exchanging rights in the middle of the ring, only two standing. Back kick by Red. Oh. Oh, he was going to go for that John Cena made famous sunset flip bomb thing, but Suicide reverses it. Quite a unique move there. Oh, big pop-up spinebuster by Pope. Chop by Daniels to Pope. Fires him off the ropes. Oh, nice. Blue Thunder Bomb there by Daniels to Pope. Sliced bread number 2 by Shelley. I think it's called number 2. Oh, what's sliced bread number 1 look like? Oh, I don't even know what he just did. Went from like a reverse DDT up onto the shoulder and then to like a big ending almost. Flying Tornado DDT by Sabin to Jay Lethal. And now Xavier Woods, my boy, look at that. Oh, from a gorilla press down across both knees. Suicide just pushes Sabin away. Don't sell near me, boy. Oh, Hurricane Rana DDT from Amazing Red. I didn't know that move went back this far. Historically. I thought that was a fairly recent development. Shows how much I remember. Alright, Amazing Red's going to actually make a climb, try and win the match. First guy in a while to do this, actually. Oh, I think Alex Shelley just spanked him. Interesting type of offense. Maybe it was a strike to the back. I don't know. It looked like he spanked him to me. Now, Shelley's going after the legs, I think. Then Amazing Red's kneeing him in the head. Now, what's he got in mind? Creed climbing, Suicide climbing. Oh, here we go. Next choreographed spot for these boys. Pope's climbing. Christopher Daniels climbing. Is this everyone on the top yet? Ah, that's 6 of them. Jay Lethal's next. Climbing up. Who are we missing? We're missing one, aren't we? There he is. Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin's going electric chair on Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's not a fan of that. They're all just cuddling on the top rope while they kill time. I mean, literally nothing's happening now. Oh! Top rope flatliner by Daniels to the Pope. Now what? Who's going to go next? Suicide and Creed, I reckon. Amazing Red is just sitting there throwing very weak back elbows to pass the time. Oh, I don't even know what that was. He kind of made Creed do a backflip and then maybe into like a cutter, I guess. Didn't exactly see what the impact was there. Yeah, Mike Tenay didn't see it either. Oh, this is, what's it? What's that move called, their finisher? I've completely forgotten the name. Oh, tornado flatliner type maneuver by Amazing Red. Oh, backflip into a reverse DDT, and once again everyone's down. You should have stayed on the top rope, mate. You were better off up there. Yeah, he's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty amazing. Now he's going to climb again. I'm sort of dueling commentary with Mike Tenay. We're saying the same thing. Great minds. I should be called the Professor. Right. So Daniels trying to follow Red. I think it's Daniels. Yeah, it is. Go way up. Oh, this isn't going to go well, is it? This isn't going to go well. This is where please don't die chant would be appropriate, guys. Okay, yeah, everyone fighting underneath them. Daniels throws Red down onto the whole pile of people except Pope. Yep, Daniels is, you're right, Don West, hanging by his leg. Somehow he knocked himself out throwing Red down. I'm not sure. Not sure how. Suicide's climbing up now. Pope's gonna follow him. He's hurt his knee. Wonder if it's legit or if he's just selling. What is Suicide doing? What is he doing? Oh, now Pope's kicking him. Oh! No one to catch Suicide, and he almost kicked Jay Lethal in the head. Alright, Pope's making a move for the hole now. Nice through the hole camera shot. Wait, what's happened here? We just went to black and then came back. Not sure why. So if you're not watching on Impact Plus, you might be a bit out of sync with me now. Okay, so it's selling. It's story. It's storytelling. His leg injury. Never mind, there was nothing stopping him. You try doing it with a bad leg. Daniels is back alive and well, scaling. He's at the hole. He's climbing through the hole. Is anyone going to stop him? He won. That was anticlimactic. Very few spots from the actual top. I mean, okay, the dangerous spots from up there, but the Pope just climbing down. It was a bit anticlimactic, really. But, I suppose, whatever, Christopher Daniels wins, never going to complain about that. It's always a good thing. Oh, Pope doesn't look happy. Interesting end. Not sure if that's a compliment or not, but certainly an interesting end. Chris Sabin's not happy. I am. You're off my screen soon, mate. Daniels sort of squeezing through, showing that he could have just escaped that way. Basically, he fits through the bars on the way down. He fits through them on the way up, so he could have just squeezed through them. Okay, here come the replays. I'm not even going to try and keep up with these. So it's just... It was exactly what it was going to be. An 8-man X Division cage match was always just going to be some ridiculous spot fest, wasn't it? And it was an entertaining, ridiculous spot fest. A few of the spots were maybe a little too contrived for my liking, but they always are in these multi-man matches. It always tends to happen, no matter what company and what division. They always end up with some ridiculously contrived multi-man spots, don't they? Like this one, where they were all on top rope for, seemed like minutes. Well, Red was no longer in the running once he got thrown off the roof. So he kicks Suicide down. Yeah, Don West is hitting the nail on the head. He could have just climbed out. I thought those two were going to meet in the middle and have like one last face-off and then the winner climbs out. But no, Pope just climbed down. Why? Those of you don't try this at home. Right, TNA, just don't. Those of you that have a steel asylum in your home, don't try this. Brilliant. Thanks for the sass, Mike TNA. Oh, we're going to interview Christopher Daniels. Alright. I'm going to listen to this. Babyface Daniels. Oh, I wonder what was going on with AJ Styles at this point. Interesting. So Samoa Joe's obviously the heel in the X Division title match because Christopher Daniels wants to call him out and call him out for bad life choices, whatever they may have been. So he must be the heel. We've got Don West and Mike Tenay. Interesting announce team, to say the least. I don't know what people think of Don West as an announcer. He was enthusiastic. Give him that. I'm just googling now why AJ Styles wasn't in TNA in 2009. Nothing immediately jumping out. Yeah, nothing like immediate jumping out about this kind of period of time. I could read his entire Wikipedia page or something, but look at Magnus, Nick Aldis right there, tag champions. Wait, what? There's just one man in that tag team match. That's weird. That's weird. Samoa Joe and Homicide. Ring of Honor. The winner faces Christopher Daniels as well. Oh wow, Booker T and Scott Steiner against the Dudley Boys. Falls count anywhere. Wow, what year is this? That match would have been great 10 years prior. Why is Matt Morgan the shortest one in that graphic? Lauren standing by. I have no idea who she is. I know who he is though. God, all I could think then was, oh, so promos are why Matt Morgan never made it. And secondly, that Lauren, her facial expressions, like, I've never seen someone oversell a promo before. She was like, oh, right? She was like, you know, you make funny noises at your dog and it tilts its head and looks confused. Like, that was what she was doing, but at Matt Morgan. Weird. What a weird promo that was. Wait, was this a real feud? Wow, I must have missed a little bit of TNA here, because I don't remember Stevie Richards versus Abyss. What the hell? Was that Daphne as well? Wow, what a weird roster, like, what a weird amalgamation of rosters this was. There's, like, some leftover dregs from WCW, like 8 years after it closed. There's some like fresh indie talent, you know, your X Division basically, that are up and coming and have really come to prominence over the last few years. And then you've got some WWE legends, like you've got your Kevin Nash, well, he's WCW as well, but your Mick Foley's and your Kurt Angle and your Booker T. I don't know, it's just such a weird... Is that Daphne? I think it is. I don't know. But, who's that? Is that Trevor Murdoch? Talk about WWE rejects. Like, not even a legend, just a reject. Jethro Holiday. Trevor Murdoch. I'm not going to remember that name. He's going to be Trevor Murdoch for this match. Oh, is this where he was Dr. Stevie? Okay. Weapons are legal, just like every other Abyss match ever. Like, might as well not even point it out. Yeah, there he is, Dr. Stevie. Jethro Holiday. I'll try and remember that. I mean, they just... Literally anyone WWE released, they'd just snap them up, wouldn't they, at this stage? That was like the problem. Was it started to become far too much the WWE retirement home. And not enough, you know, focus on their own young guys. Especially not in the main event picture. Here we go. I used to like Abyss. I used to really like Abyss. Never going to be accused of being like the greatest wrestler of all time or anything, but he was always entertaining with what he did. Oh, look at Abyss with his pyro. Good job you only work backstage at WWE now, mate, because you wouldn't be getting that. You wouldn't be getting that. Okay, so Abyss versus Jethro Holiday, formerly known as Trevor Murdoch. Feel like this is going to be a step down in terms of high spots from the last match. Yeah, yep, okay. I'll let you know how far into the match we get before we see something that's not a right hand. Oh, there's a knee. Okay, not too far. More right hands now, though. Off the ropes and a right hand. Oh, look, a right hand. Wonder what we might see next. Funny, Don West talk about Mike Tyson as well. Oh, we got shoulder tackles now. Okay, we're away from the right hands for a second, we're on the right shoulders. There's a chop that Abyss no-sells. So then you do more. What a great idea. If I hit someone in such a way and they completely no-sold it, I would just do something different next. I wouldn't just keep doing that over and over again. Hello, Stevie Richards. That look on his face. Why is Abyss doing like a quasi-Eugene gimmick? What's that about? Okay, clotheslines, Trevor Murdoch, whatever his name is, Jethro Holiday, over the top rope. If anyone's ever big enough to go over the top rope, Abyss was, and he looked really awkward going through the middle of the top and middle rope then. Oh, look, a right hand. There we go. Knee from Abyss. So weapons illegal, so I'm guessing there's no countouts as well. Off the ringside barricade goes Jethro, and then off the ring steps. Abyss always looks a little bit gassed. So does Holiday, though, to be fair. Oh, look, a right hand. Here we go. Oh, he punches the post. Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? Now, Abyss goes into the barricade. And someone in a Triple H shirt pats him on the back. Very good. Now, Abyss into the ring apron. It's not even, I don't think, an official Triple H shirt. It looks like a bootleg one. Even better. Into the steel ring steps. Oh, God, I'm sounding like a commentator shills to call them steel. The aluminium ring steps goes Abyss, knees first. And then back in the ring. Not a lot of room at ringside in this event, in this layout. I suppose the six-sided ring takes up a bit more space than a traditional four-side one. But even accounting for that, there's still not a lot of room. Okay, so Jethro misses an elbow drop. Oh, look, right hands from Abyss. Who'd have thunk it? That guy in the front row was really getting into it then. He was like throwing the rights with Abyss. I don't know if you saw that. There's an... Oh, okay. Bit of variety. He threw a left at one point. Okay, now what? We're going to say just standing there awkwardly, waiting for a reaction. Yeah, where is Abyss heading? You know they usually keep weapons under the ring, right, mate? Yeah, they definitely keep folding chairs under the ring. Definitely. Ah, good spot, Mike today. He slid some into Trevor Murdoch. Oh, what was that? Is that like a tire iron? Oh, just a casual like little backhand slap to the back of the knee. I think it was already pre-bent, to be honest, mate. Now forearms across the face. Slightly different from a right hand, but not a lot. Does his little taunt, and we fade to black again. Still not sure why, but we're back. Abyss is now on the ring apron. Don't feel like we've missed much here. No, we don't miss very much at all there. Oh! Hey, Sheamus. Sheamus called. He wants his moves back, Jethro. Jethro's shouting instructions. Well, he follows instructions, alright. Oh, so Abyss used to be Stevie Richards' patient. That's the backstory, is it? Dr. Stevie's patient. I get it. And now he's, I don't know, released out into the wild. Instead of just getting like a tranquilizer dart and taking him back to the ward, he's put a $50,000 bounty on him instead. Makes sense? Wrestling. I'm trying to make this match as fun as possible. It's pretty slow and dull, to be honest. Could do with some more big... This could do with a couple of big weapon spots. Like silly bumps. Like, Abyss, throw Trevor Murdoch off something through something, please. Oh, going for the chair shot to the head. Thankfully, it doesn't hit it. Abyss got the chokeslam ready. No, back elbows to escape out the chokeslam. And then a big boot to the chest. Yeah, Mike Tenay even called it to the chest. We can't even try and sell that as to the face. He just simply didn't get his leg high enough. Back body drop. I mean, this match is kind of working. They're doing a lot of basic stuff, but it's reasonably entertaining. Just, oh, we're having the Eugene clap again. I don't know. Very basic match, but it's moderately entertaining. Oh! Stagger out of a corner into a sidewalk slam. I wonder where you saw that, Abyss. No one in a mask has ever done that before, right? It's different. Kane led it in with a clothesline. Abyss did it with a splash. It's different. Different guys. Okay, Abyss has the chair. Are we finally going to get some sort of weapon abuse? Beyond a little casual backhand with a tire iron. Okay, he's going to place the chair on Trevor Murdoch. Oh, we're having some more clapping with Abyss. Trevor Murdoch's just sitting there, holding the chair in place. Very, very helpfully. Wow, how did you not see that coming, Abyss? He turned the chair up, like, 5 seconds ago. Why did he take away the chair? So, weapons allowed match, you stupid referee. Oh, to the head. Why does it need a referee distraction for that? I don't get it. Oh, he just kicks out of like a tire iron to the head. Okay. Seems legit. Why did the referee take the chair off Trevor Murdoch? And why did the referee need to be distracted for the tire iron shot? Weapons are legal. I hate illogical booking in matches like that. Now, Stevie's going to go and distract the ref, isn't he, while Murdoch uses the chair. Watch. Watch. Oh, is he not? Okay, I'll let him off. But that makes the previous spot even more silly in a way, because they even know it's not necessary. Great athleticism by Holiday. And there we go. That wasn't a chair to the head. That was a head to the chair. So that's okay. That's different. That's different. That doesn't cause concussions, guys. And a big mask guy used a choke slam. Oh, he kicks out. Oh, yeah, that wasn't Abyss's finisher. The black hole slam. It's all coming back to me, guys. It's all coming back to me. It's been a long time since I watched TNA. Long time. And besides, you know, it's also been a long time since either of these guys were, you know, TNA wrestlers. So, even if I'd watched it last week, I wouldn't have seen either of these two. More right hands. We should have done a right hand counter for this match. Uh-oh, CV. That was a bad move. The distraction. Bulldog. By the way, if Jethro Holiday ends up winning this match, brass knucks now, he'd better hit him with something impactful, because the man kicked out a tire iron to the head. So, it needs to be something big to beat Abyss in this match now. And he's setting the bar there. Here we go, brass knucks. In your own time, guys. This looks like a drunken bar fight. Oh, black hole slam. And done. Okay. It wasn't terrible for what it was. It was about what I expected. Acceptable. Now let's move on. Stevie Richards is not pleased. Stevie Richards spends most of his wrestling career pulling the not pleased face. He's always just like the foil. I don't get the sort of the weird sort of slightly special needs clapping thing he's doing. I don't get that. I don't remember that, and I don't understand why you would give a guy that looks like Abyss that. Like, I get the fact that he used to be Dr. Stevie's mental patient, so there's that sort of implication, but you can be a mental patient without clapping like Eugene. You know, like, without being like Eugene, you can be just a bona fide psychopath. Like, you still need mental hospitalization and locking up in, like, a high-security mental hospital. You know, like, I'd have gone that route. Oh, Dr. Stevie's not happy. Is this where Jethro pointlessly turns face? Probably to be a heel again next week on Impact. Yep, there it goes. Are you stupid? Yep, there it is. Suddenly, he's a face. Probably. Until next week or something. I don't know. I think the crowd was supposed to pop pretty big for that, and like a couple of guys clapped a little bit. He got like a golf clap. Yay! Look at the new face. What an impactful face turn. Oh, here we go. Kurt Angle interview. Kurt Angle looked slim there compared, you know, like really trimmed down. Not that he only looks like fat, but he's usually carrying a lot more muscle than he looked like he was there. Rob Terry? That Grot, is that what he's called? Rob Terry, yep. Oh, what's his name? Big Rob, okay. Yeah, we got Magnus, Nick Aldis, current NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Is that Doug? Oh, God, why is everything escaping me? What's his name? Was it Doug Williams? Let's Google. Doug Williams, is that him? Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Look at him. I mean, he doesn't look like the sort of guy who's going to put on a 5-star classic, but certainly turn heads, won't he, walking into the ring? Massive man. Hernandez. I liked Hernandez. He could do some stuff that a guy his size shouldn't really be doing, if I remember rightly. Which is always fun to watch. Like, he's not like the most massive guy of all time, but certainly not a cruiserweight either. Right, let's get this show on the road. Guy wearing a Mexican flag versus a guy wearing a Union Jack flag. Do you reckon these smart fans will get up the British invasion's nose by chanting USA? Oh, he's got a mic. Alright. Young Magnus. Young Nick Aldis. Oh, bog standard babyface promo. I agree, Magnus. Alright, Paige. Oh, really? Says Doug Williams. Taguta? What does Taguta mean? Did he just swear at them? Okay. And there goes those two. Oh, but what a shock. Hernandez can't count. Full Nelson ducks. Oh, double punch to the head of their own teammate. Now what's he doing? Okay. Well, this is going great, isn't it? Supermax. Alright. Okay. What the hell was that? Pinned him with a shoulder block after like 20 seconds. What the hell's that? Let's stop trying to sell it, commentators. That was rubbish. Who wins a match in 2009 with a shoulder block? A shoulder block. What a load of rubbish. Next. Yeah, move on. Get off the screen. You just want a match with a shoulder tackle. Get off my screen. There's me bigging up Hernandez. Like, oh, this could be fun because I like Hernandez, and then that happens. You just got beat with a shoulder tackle, mate. Just retire. Oh, here she is again. See if she does her facial expressions again. She's doing the face again. And that's glorious. Wow, okay. Considering the inner feud with, it sounds like they're in a feud with the main event Mafia, and they're about to fight the heel British Invasion. That was a very heelish promo, wasn't it? A clear divide, epic voice. Well, we're going to take them seriously after they just got jobbed out 3-on-1 to a, what they called, to a shoulder block. Yeah, probably. Eric Young. Here we go. Nick Aldis, Bobby Roode. Oh, okay, they're IWGP Tag Team Champions and they're on the line. This is when they had the working relationship. Look at that racist font. I was going to say this is when they had the working relationship with New Japan, and this is the sort of thing of why they didn't maintain that relationship. My God. Brutus Magnus, he still had his full name. You don't say. Right. Oh, look at Suited EY. Yes, mate. Long way from sanity there, aren't you? Mr. Young. He hasn't got a name, though. He's just got World Elite. Interesting. It looks weird in a suit. Like, not just because I'm not used to seeing it. It just, I don't know. It looks funny in a suit. I think his neck's too thick. Oh, good, we'll get to hear Harry Young with his voice for the entire match. Wonderful. I love how they get the little mini headsets and he's got like this monstrous Beats by Dre setup going on. Hey, money! That's James Storm doing. We're done faffing about and being the fun good guys. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna ride out on a scooter with a beer truck on, with a beer cooler on it. But we're really serious now. Get him thinking he's stone cold. Beer and money equals beer money. Very good. Well done. Well done, that fan. They're good at maths. Why does someone just wave? I don't know what they are. I'm gonna go with baguettes. Oh, Eric Young's got a bad voice for commentary. Love Eric Young, but my God, he's got a bad voice for commentary. Right, here they are again. Look, I can't get over Baby Magnus. I can't quite deal with that. That's mad. That's pretty mad. Okay, so pretty much, apparently, according to wrestling logic, I should be supporting these guys because they're from the same country as me, and And obviously everyone loves everyone else from the same country that they're from. That's just how local pride works, right? Their trademark taunt seems to be to grab their wrist tape. That's an interesting choice. Right. Are we ready? Are we ready for hopefully a decent match involving the British invasion instead of whatever the hell that last one was? There we go. Look at me, I can grab my wrist and shake my head. Weird bobblehead. Poured a beer in his mouth. Okay. Okay, we've had right hands again. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. I like these guys. I've liked pretty much everyone in this match, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that was a bit botchy though. Nick Aldis is super young in this, so expecting him not to look so great. Nice. Okay. It's going reasonably fluidly at the moment, this match. Oh, okay, predictable. Right, how do people who fight James Storm not know he's about to skin the cat? He always does it. Stuff like that in matches bugs me as well, where someone has the same predictable spot all the time, and yet people don't see it coming. Least impactful fall ever. Okay, they're both out. Oh dear, what on earth have they got in mind here? Oh my god, okay. Incoming James Storm. Bobby would not bothering checking on his partner, just like, yeah, he'll be beat. Just threw him over the top rope at some people, but he'll be beat. He'll be beat because it was a double team move, not me attacking him. So the fans are chanting Bobby, but for some reason they're talking about him as Robert Roode. Off the ropes goes Magnus. No, he doesn't. Fail. Spin. Atomic drop. I don't know, there's something off about... He's probably, like, pretty much brand new. Nick Aldis. Oh. Okay, he got the kick in. Nice flying back elbow by Doug Williams. Okay, he's good. So hopefully this will start being a bit more fluid now. A couple of European uppercuts. Got to do them if you're European. It's like a law. Oh, ref reading the riot act. Headlock off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Over under. And a back elbow by Roode. And then a clothesline by Roode. And then hits Magnus just for the fun of it. Okay. Tag to Storm. Into the corner goes Williams. Storm reverses the Irish whip on Roode. Clothesline. Snapmare. Neck whip. And a knee drop. That was good. Evan Young's like, I counted to at least 25. That wasn't a 5 count they were in the ring for. Slick Johnson. Nice. What's he doing here? Okay, double team by British Invasion now. Storm underneath the double clothesline. Hits a double clothesline of his own. It takes them both out. Bobby Roode just rocking up for the fun of it. Kicks Magnus in the corner. Rules aren't being enforced too strictly here, are they? Trio woe for Doug Williams. Magnus thrown in. Okay. Oh, I see what they're going to go for here. This is quite a unique spot. Look at her clapping her baguettes. I didn't think I'd ever say that sentence. Oh! Unlucky Doug Williams. Oh dear. I don't even think they tagged. I don't think there's a lot of rule following happening in this match. In the ring you go, Dougie boy. Here comes James Storm. Somehow, Magnus and Bobby Roode have just stopped brawling as well. Separated. Doug Williams reverses. Big boot by James Storm. Headbutt to the gut by Williams. And another European uppercut, of course. Oh, into the boot. Bobby Roode's very annoyed about that, despite the fact that he literally just rushed the ring without a tag before. Very annoyed now that they're double teaming. Punch to the stomach or ribs by Magnus. And now stepping on his head. And he's... Oh, I was going to say, and he says that's quite enough and tags out. But no, it's just a quick handshake. Just a quick handshake. How nice. Wow, slowing the moving there, Bobby. Not getting the tag. Right, Doug Williams in now. Okay. To me, to you. What are they doing? What are they doing? Just moving around, grabbing joints and stuff. Oh! Wishbone. Proper old school double teaming. That joint manipulation double team was weird. European uppercut by Doug Williams, sends Storm back into corner, and now he's choking him. Again. I wonder who the heels might be. And another tag. Aldis looks gassed. He's like, why'd you have to tag me in already? He's like, I might look $1,000,000, but I ain't conditioned. High knee. And big boot. And now Williams off the ropes. Drops the knee. Magnus gets out. No, Magnus gets in. Wait. They didn't even know who the legal men were. Well, Magnus didn't know who the legal men were. Let's get it right. Oh, and a slap. Slapping him. This is classic heel tactics. No one ever learns from everyone else's mistakes. There's the super kick. God, he hit him then in the chest, didn't he? Magnus didn't have a choice but to sell that. Just proper booted him in the chest. Very nice. Right. Here we go. Hot tag. Storm realised he had to move fast, then he does. Bobby Roode gets in. Clothesline to Williams. Another one. Another one. Off the ropes. Back. Body drop. Wow, that was actually quite good air for Doug Williams there. Yep. Inverted atomic drop and a right hand. Ric Flair chop. ×2 to Doug Williams. Williams reverses. Roode into the corner. Big boot as he runs in. Middle rope. And kind of a blockbuster. Not the best blockbuster I've ever seen, but not the worst, I'm sure. Oh, he moves out the way of the elbow drop to break the pin up. Magnus hits Williams, and then Bobby Roode hits Magnus. Much as I'd love to support British Invasion on the basis that I should like everyone British, according to wrestling logic, Beer Money are wearing purple, so obviously I'm supporting them. Here we go, double suplex. On Magnus. Very good. Trying to get the crowd pumped for a very, very basic wrestling maneuver. Here we go. Beer! Oh no, wait. Wow, I'm out of practice. Beer! Money! I'm out of practice at TNA. Quite enjoying the show, though. Oh. Oh, nice. Kind of like an assisted Uranagi type, rock bottom type situation. Magnus breaks up the pin, and then James Storm breaks up the Magnus. Sends him out with a clothesline. Bobby Roode says, "Ah!" to the crowd, seeing if they approve. Oh, I feel like Eric Young just dropped his headset. Going for a suplex. Throws the title belt in. And a low blow that the referee didn't see, and here comes the roll-up. Is that SoCal Val? Eric Young had James Storm's leg. And they retain. Oh, and now James Storm, being a very dignified loser, takes them both out. Here comes Eric Young and probably the rest of World Elite, I'm guessing. Less of it, you two. Come on, you can climb out the ring in a moment's notice, if you wanted to. There we go. Look how quick he got out. He could have just done that while they were looking at him. Bear money. Getting their heat back. Getting their heat back. Gives a beer. I don't care, we lost. I got a beer. Has anyone got a can opener, says James? Not a can opener. A can opener. A bottle opener, says James Storm. I find TNA's post-match replays to be a bit sort of hectic. It's just like highlight, 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 highlight. Like really quick fire though. I don't know. Just slightly different presentation from WWE's and not quite as good in my opinion. Hey, at least you didn't lose to a shoulder tackle this time, guys. Well done. Rob Terry's in the back, like, hanging his head in shame. Just, like, crying to himself that he just lost to a shoulder tackle. That's why he's not out there. ODB and Cody B. Ha. What if he wins? Oh. Whoa, what? Whoa! What? Did you just call her a $1 beauty? Knocked up tail. So, I'm guessing what they've done is realised that that's a bit of a logic flaw and decided, I know what we'll do, we'll have them not answer in a promo and then we just won't do it and no one will ever have to think about what would happen if he won the Knockouts Championship. Either that or they're going to put the belt on him. Because it is TNA. It is TNA, so I could see that. I could definitely see that. Sorry, just listening to all that. So ODB pinned Angelina Love in a tag team match. So Angelina Love's solution was to offer the same situation again, but with the title on the line. Is it just me missing the logic there on Angelina Love's part in like a kayfabe kind of sense? It's Cody Dean. I thought it was just Cody B, like ODB and Cody B. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what this entire situation is about. Like, what is happening on my screen? Who is he? Who is Cody Deaner? Hang on, was he anyone else for anyone else? Cody Deaner. Oh, that says Deba. Deaner. Oh, he's still with Impact Wrestling. Or back with Impact Wrestling, one or the other. Oh, one of them's appropriately named. Not sure about the rest. Not so sure about the rest. Right, let's have a look at this Cody Deaner. Wrestlers on the Indies, has done since year 2000. Okay. Wait, it was in WWE? Oh, it's just a dark match that he lost to Muhammad Hassan as Cody Steele. Televised appearance as a planted hometown hero against Kurt Angle in a match for Angle's Olympic gold medal during that time in 2004. Crazy. Crazy. Move. Move. Like, yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Cameraman, do your job. Right, so let's have a look. He cut a promo about letting one lucky guy spend the night with her, and at Destination X she chose Dina. Okay, so that was just his debut. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna see spoilers if I read much more of this. So he went to Global Force Wrestling, and he came back to Impact in 2018. Redneck Renegades with Cousin Jake. He's in now. Okay. Fascinating. Anyway, let's get back to this match. Let's get back to this match and see what the hell is going to happen. Just super would not put it past TNA to have him win the Knockouts title. So, just completely wouldn't. I deliberately skipped over that bit of the Wikipedia entry so I wouldn't see the result. I really want to be surprised by this. And I will only be surprised if someone female wins this match. To be perfectly honest. If he wins, I will not be surprised in the slightest. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? There we go. Right, are we gonna... Oh no, we're just gonna have a shoving contest. There we go, that was an attempt at a wrestling move. Was Impact Wrestling, women's wrestling, like, good at this point? Or I did not got to that point yet, I can't remember. We're about to find out, aren't we, guys? We're about to find out. Questionable kicks. I always found ODB quite believable. Like, she always seemed to, like, properly go for it in terms of, like, throwing the offense and making it look real. So, yeah, this could be alright, I guess. Follow-away slam, very nice. And a kip up. Oh, what's she gonna do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just call that a stinger splash for posterity. And a bulldog by Angelina Love. I wonder what hit the floor first. She's ridiculous. Just utterly ridiculous woman. What is ODB? Entertaining, but what is she? Right, okay, so now we start the heel routine. So are we saying Cody Deaner's gonna get the hot tag? Is that what's happening in this match? Seems like that's going to be the case. I'd have personally had them beat him down and then had ODB get the hot tag. Doesn't seem to be what they're doing, though. Very convincing punches there, Velvet Sky. Very good. And an equally convincing kick to the stomach. Oh, and you just got run over. Okay, so there's still a chance that Cody will end up in the ring for the heel team beatdown. The main one. Yep, here we go. She points at him and, like, no one reacted for a good, like, 5 seconds and they're like, okay, we'll give you a sympathy cheer. Here he is. Okay, yeah. Women's Revolution, guys. Whoa, easy. Yeah, definitely watch your hands. Good grief. I wonder how Bully Ray feels about this. I wonder if that wasn't a thing back then. Having a 10 count. Really? Really, fans? Oh, double team. Vicious double team by Cody Deaner and ODB. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Women's Revolution may have started in TNA, but it might not have started just yet. And here comes Angelina again. Right, into one of the corners goes ODB. I think that was a boot to the face. So it was a boot somewhere near the face anyway. Just shoves whatever the third one of the beautiful people's called. Shoves Velvet Sky down. And then Angelina Love pulls her off the turnbuckle. Goes for a pin. Don West is the worst heel commentator ever. I preferred him as a face. Oh! Okay, that kick looked fairly real. Probably because it was. She probably didn't pull it properly. It was booted her. Don West, why are you looking at the red marks? Oh, and we fade to black again. And then I don't get what that's about. I mean, yeah, we're going to inspect the injury. But I don't get what the fade into black thing is all about. Like, because nothing happens. It's like, literally one frame. I don't understand why that's a thing. Just typical Impact, I guess. Like, just... no, we can't present we can rip off the WWE network, but we can't do it properly. That's basically Impact's MO since around this time, really, isn't it? We can rip off WWE, but not well. Okay, into the corner goes ODB. Into her goes Angelina Love. That would not be impactful looking at the size of the two women. And here comes Velvet Sky. Also would not be impactful looking at the size of the two women. They just bounce off her. This is pretty difficult to watch. This isn't like top-notch wrestling, is it? I mean, it's not as bad as maybe around this era some WWE stuff. I don't know. Were WWE still doing all the bra and panties nonsense in this era? It might have been a step above WWE at the time, but compared with a lot of women's matches now, it certainly isn't quite up to that sort of par. And was it Gail Kim and what was her name? Drew McIntyre's ex-missus? Tiffany. Or was that a ECW WWE name? Whatever, you know who I mean. That they're like last woman standing match and stuff. It's not up to that sort of standard. Not even close. Okay, so yeah, Cody is officially getting the hot tag. And there it is. Okay, not a lot of suspense being built there. Who is this guy? Did he just kiss her? Alright. We're just having a sexual assault match now, eh? And he was concerned about that. Good grief. Oh. Wow. What am I watching? What on earth am I watching? Madison Rayne, that's her name. That's her name. Oh, beat you to it tonight. Beat you to it. Oh dear. I think I just found the thumbnail. I think I just found the thumbnail for sure. Oh, an actual wrestler move. Okay. There's a way to surprise me. Oh dear. Oh my god. What on earth is this? What did she just drop? Oh, low blow. The babyface heel dynamic could be so different in 2019 in this match. It would be the exact opposite in that situation. Louise Styles press, as they like to call it when a girl does it, by ODB. Is she smothering her? What is happening? That was an overly dramatic hairspray spray. Her face? No! I told you! I called it, guys. I called it. Thank you. So ODB's just a champion. Okay, Velvet. Like, keep it PG, love. I mean, I'm saying keep it PG after that match, but yeah. I think Cody Dean should be the Knockouts champion. I don't understand. Well, to be fair, I guess they were just fighting for like team captains, because I'm guessing if Velvet Sky had won the match, she wouldn't take the title off Angelina Angelina Love. So yeah, okay, captains are fighting for the title, the teammates are just helping them. I guess it kind of makes sense. Cody doesn't look happy though. He's like, hey, hang on, shouldn't I be champion? He's like, I want the belt. Yes! Yes, Cody! It's my belt. Rightly so. I think you meant to have left the ring by now, Velvet. Oh no, Angelina's getting back in. He's taking the belt. Yes, lad! Women's wrestling. Oh dear. Everyone's falling out on this show. First, who was it first? Oh, Trevor Murdoch and Stevie Richards. Then Cody Deaner and ODB. Are these three going to fall out now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're in trouble. Oh my god, this is like watching a Billy Payton voice promo. Shut up! Get him off the screen. And turn the ring mics down. Are we done? Are we done? Can we move on from this amazing storyline? Come on. We're going back to Lauren, the confused puppy dog. She's too busy wobbling her head. Of all the people who don't need a mouthpiece, Samoa Joe, man. It's a great promo. But I suppose the building up is like silent and deadly kind of thing, I guess. Homicide versus Joe could be a lot of fun. Here we go. We might see some actual wrestling in this one. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Here we go. They have a different name for the little catchy name for this. For this like little screen they always show. Like there's something to do with taglines, and there's the X Factors. Just yeah, why not just call it Tale of the Tape like everyone else? Here we go. Ah, see where the inspiration for his WWE theme came from. I forgot about this. It's a lot catchier though, his current one. Samoa Joe Taz. Right, okay, here we go. Now we're kicking things up into high gear. We had a lot of good wrestlers in the opening match, but it was just too chaotic. This should be like the best match so far, I would think. God, Taz is a chunky monkey there, isn't he? Might weigh more than Joe. Some of that Lucha Libre style. Did these two fight for the Ring of Honor World title at some point? Probably. I mean, Joe fought pretty much everyone for that because he held it for like 2 years or something ridiculous. Alright, homicide. Thanks. Okay. Looking forward to this one. Let's get the show on the road. Yes, that's a lovely belt. Let's go. Come on. Is this a triple threat? Get out of there, Taz. Where's he gone now? Yeah. Oh no, he's still there. Get out, Taz. Baby Joe. It's 10 years ago. Of course everyone's baby version of whoever they are. I can't understand what the fans are chanting. Oh, jab. Here we go. Jabs to homicide in the corner. Why is the referee counting when he's not doing anything? Headbutt. Alright, the referee went 1. Joe stopped and looked at him. Didn't touch homicide. And then the referee went 2. And it's like he's not doing anything. You can't count him down for not doing anything. Okay, off the ropes goes homicide. Oh, I think a kitchen sink attempt turned into a schoolboy. Goes for the roundhouse kick. Leg trip by homicide. Jackknife cover. Joe out. Lame clothesline. I'm not sure who I blame. Is it Joe for the lame clothesline or homicide for the lame cell? Either way, it was lame. Okay, off the ropes again. Homicide over. Homicide under. Back elbow, and Joe kind of sells it. Come on, guys, pick it up. Pick it up. This hasn't started as well as I thought it would. These two are good. This should be a lot more fluid. Right, here we go. Let's forget that happened and let's call this the start, shall we, guys? Ding, ding, ding. That'll do. Kick to the leg. Head off the turnbuckle. Oh, into the throat that looked like. Cross into the opposite turnbuckle. Misses the back elbow. Homicide taking his time. Still hits him. Oh no, goes into monkey flip position. Joe puts him on the top rope, goes to the right hand. Homicide blocks, right hand of his own, jumps over Joe. Roly-poly. Joe off the ropes. Back elbow by Homicide. Not really much of a sell from Joe. Off the ropes, Homicide tries to jump it. And belly to belly, overhead suplex, and Homicide's out now. Here comes Joe. Through the ropes, suicide dive, takes out Homicide. We fade to black for no good reason. We're back at the exact same frame. Let's carry on. Woo! I hope whatever version you're watching on has these fade to blacks. Otherwise, you're going to be quite a bit out by now. Like, out of sync with me. If you're not watching this on Impact Plus. It's like it was meant to fade to ads, but they can't have been in the live broadcast. Because time would have passed. So, I don't quite understand. Drops the knee across the face. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, Homicide kicks out, shockingly. Although we have just had a match end with a shoulder block, so maybe it is a bit of a shock. Okay, now Joe tries to pull Homicide's head off. Which is very rude of you, sir. You have to do it quicker like The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, did to Finn Balor, Joe. That's maximum effectiveness. Elbow. Elbow. Here we go. Off the ropes. Snap power slam. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out again. Homicide does not look like he's having a good time. Gonna have a bad time. Oh, punch to the back of the head. Referee tells Joe off and Joe's like, what are you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do? Now chokes him across the middle rope. Move back. Joe's like, you move back, mate. He just keeps staring at the ref. Kick by Homicide and a chop. And another chop. Pretty good sound of those chops. Now hooks him up for a suplex. Joe says no. They switch places for some reason. Joe still says no. Wow, did he just sandbag Joe or what? I don't know, like, that was a lame front suplex. He didn't sandbag him on that powerbomb. Here we go. Vintage Joe. Oh, goes straight into the STF. Not even into the Boston Crab first. And the crossface. Oh no, he's let go of the leg. Okay, I was going to say, how's he managed that? You need your legs crossed around both. Homicide must be flexible, but no, he's already let go. Oh, a bit of blood trickling down Joe's head. And now Rings of Saturn. It is vintage Samoa Joe tonight. It's almost like I already said that. What busted Joe? I'm really not sure. Really not sure where Joe would have got nicked. Okay, stomping away is Joe now. There's another one. Homicide up in the corner. Right hand by Joe. Right jab. Oh, floors him with the right hand. I still don't know what they're chanting. Another right hand. Homicide fires one back. Joe fires one. Homicide. Joe. Homicide. Joe. Homicide. 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 Another one by Homicide. Come on, you're milking it. Runs in. Joe goes for the clothesline. Homicide ducks. Homicide stumbles into a clothesline. There's just no fluidity between these two at all. Sometimes people just don't mesh. Or the match just doesn't come off how they want it. Drop kick to the knee by Homicide. Another one. Hits the ropes. Oh, Joe with the total world, but Homicide turns it into a crossbody block. That's pretty nice. Homicide up to the top rope now. Joe's back on his feet, stumbling around, pretending he hasn't seen Homicide. Missile drop kick off the top. And Joe's out. Joe's out talking to Taz. Incoming Homicide, I guess. No. Oh, yeah. Yes, incoming Homicide. Here we go. Oh! Suicide rolling senton dive thing. I don't know the name, but it looked alright. Hold on, Homicide. Oh, look at me, boy. They take my name out your mouth, boy. Oh, Homicide's ready to fight Taz. Taz seems ready to fight Homicide, but I feel like this might just be a decoy. No, Homicide going after Joe. Rolls Joe in. Joe off the ropes as Homicide comes in. Homicide ducks, spins through into the neckbreaker. Guard him. Goes to the pin. 2, and Joe kicks out. Kid in the background with the sting face paint looked very concerned then. Okay, here we go. Joe's getting up. Homicide's got something in mind. Got him in a cutter position. Joe reverses. Belly to back suplex. Oh, drops Homicide on his front. World's slowest clothesline attempt, and Homicide hits a cutter. Ooh! Good job someone told the ref that wasn't the finish. Because it might well have been if they hadn't. That was close. That was too close, actually. That was definition of too close. That was a 3 count that the referee knew not to count. The Gringo Killer. Well, name for a move. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say Gringo. Anyway, Joey versus the Irish Whip. Homicide face first, or chest first into the ropes, and here we go. Coquina clutch. Homicide just looking nice and casual. It goes for the elbows. This match is so out of sorts. Goes for the arm drag, but now Joe hooks in the clutch properly. Yeah, this match just isn't clicking for me. Yeah, he taps. It's just not clicking. Just didn't click for me, that. That's not what I would expect of these two. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Oh, look at that copyright strike. Okay. Alright, match. One of the better ones of the show, but nowhere near what I would have expected of these two. Nowhere near. It was, disappointing. Can be disappointing and still be, you know, decent. Can be both. Yeah, it just felt like both guys weren't into it. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know if you guys got the same vibe or you think I'm being overly picky or I don't know. But there was a few little moments that were good. You know, the suicide dives were well executed and well placed in the match. I don't know, just the general, like, things like clotheslines were just being thrown, like, really slowly. Look at that as well, that... either that was miscommunication or Homicide sandbagged him. I don't know. I assume miscommunication because the powerbomb went smoothly enough. Most of the rest of the match went smoothly enough. He's put himself into the coquina clutch there, basically. Oh, it is called the coquina even at this point. Very nice. Okay, we're over halfway. We're over halfway through the show. It's felt a long show already. I think it's because not everything's been all that great. We've had a very green Nick Aldis. We've had very out of sorts Joe and Homicide. Just follows him in anyway. Matt Morgan's huge. Look at him! Some of them. Hoops. Hoops. Did he say hoops funny? Hoops. Wow. It worked. Kurt Angle looks weird with like so much weight dropped. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we had that women's match that was just low quality, let's be honest. Oh, hang on, Scott Steiner's talking. Let's listen. What? Come on, Bully. Oh no, he's not Bully, is he? He's Brother Ray at the moment. Steiner and Booker's an interesting team. Like, one half of each of two of the best tag teams in WCW and just in history. Interesting. Against an actual great tag team. Good match this, potentially. Would have been better 10 years earlier, like a lot of this. A lot of TNA, you could say that, really, couldn't you? But yeah, what was I in the middle of saying? Well, the waffle on about the taglines. Yeah, the women's match was just poor, to be honest. The Joe Homicide match was disappointing. There was that shoulder tackle match. There's the Green Nick Aldis match that wasn't that great. I don't know, like, it felt like a long show so far. I'm enjoying the trip down memory lane, but I wouldn't say I'm enjoying the show at this point. I'm enjoying not even re-experiencing, but re-experiencing TNA of this kind of era. I don't know if I'm devastated that I missed the show first time round, though. Team 3D. I wonder if this was around the era that Scott Steiner did the ring announcing on an entire episode of Impact and didn't introduce Team 3D as from Dudleyville via Dunkin' Donuts or something. Something like that. Devon with a mouth guard in. I don't remember that being a thing. Devon, get the tables. Here we go. Can this finally be the match that lives up to what it should be? Could Booker T, like, proper tensing up because he knows he's walking next to Scott Steiner. Basically doing the King Booker thing. Kind of. With some weird posing. What is Booker T doing? Booker T, Sharmell hanging back with Scott Steiner. Wants to be a freak. Why is Booker T walking like he's carrying 2 rolls of carpet? What is... I don't understand. This is like weird era Scott Steiner, like 10 years prior was like peak Scott Steiner to, 10 to 8 years prior. And now we're 10 years in the future and he's just legit old man Scott Steiner. So he's like exactly halfway between old man and peak at this point. I don't get the Booker T thing. I don't get it. It's weird for Booker T to be acting like a body guy. And Bubba, your sideburns, what's up with that? What's up with that? Okay, right. Oh, we got 2 referees. Interesting. So could this be good? Could. Will this be good is a better question. Was this good is an even better question because it's already happened. I ain't watching this live. Live in 2009. Shut up, TNA and West. Scott Steiner telling the referee to shut up. Okay, they start throwing hands. I seem to have some recollection of Scott Steiner and Bubba Ray, Brother Ray, Bully Ray, whatever, being a team, and I can't remember, was it in the Main Event Mafia Wow, they want tables already. Was it in the main event Matthew era? I think it might have been. So I'm wondering if this is the match where Bully turns on Devon. I mean, they've started a bit intense for that, to be honest, but it can still happen. You know, wrestling turns don't always make sense. Oh, it might have been before this and they might be reunited now. Who knows? Like, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know my history with a timeline. I just know bits of TNA history, but not exactly when they happened. Anyway, Scotty Steiner out the ring. Double teaming Booker T now. They fire him off the ropes. And double clothesline by Team 3D. Now what? Oh, he fires Booker T out as well. That's how you win these wrestling matches, guys. When you've got them 2-on-1, throw them out the ring and stand and pose. That's the greatest tag team of all time, teaching you that lesson, guys. At least in terms of title reigns together. Booker T and Scott Steiner walking out on a no DQ match. Someone didn't read the rule book. Oh, God. The two most eloquent wrestlers in history. Shouting at Earl Hebner, or Dave Hebner. I think Earl. Bubba Ray hits Booker T, then goes straight after Scott. Devon's on Booker now. Oh, Booker T's in the crowd. Language, Don West. Into the wall goes Scott Steiner, courtesy of Bubba Ray, and then he slams the guardrail for some reason. Oh, we've got split screen. Tiny split screen. You could have used so much more of the screen to show actual, like, clear footage. Like, that layout is unnecessarily busy. Well, not busy, but, like, the screens themselves are unnecessarily tiny within that layout. What on earth? Oh, okay. That was less impactful than they probably pictured it being. Just punching Scott Steiner in the arm. Just trying to give him a dead arm. That's how you win a wrestling match. Dead arm, dead leg, done. You win. Booker T and Devon right up in the crowd. Higher up. Anything happening? No, we're just going to stand there. There we go. Okay, Bubba Ray and Scott Steiner fighting through the lower part of the crowd. Devon and Booker T up in the upper part. Trying to get everyone the money's worth, clearly. Devon's happy. Bubba Ray's not. He's punching Scott Steiner in the head still. No time for posing when you're doing that. Booker T going down the steps. It's been a hell of a lot of babyface momentum so far. When's the heat coming? When does the heat come in? Where Bubba Ray and Scott Steiner? Oh, there they are. Oh, Scott Steiner's taken over a little bit on Bubba Ray. Now, Booker T, you've just got to pick up your part of the deal. What on earth is Scott Steiner doing? What are you doing, you idiot? Oh my God. I'm glad that didn't work how you wanted it. Jesus. That could have gone a lot worse. Oh, we have a cheer. Right across the back. Again, quite a tame shot. Like, everyone seems really lethargic on this show. Goes for the pin. Devon's still in control of Booker T. Like, someone didn't time the memo right. Oh, hang on, Bully Ray's back in control. Bubba Ray, whatever. I'm going to call him all different names during this match. Probably the least of which being Brother Ray. Because what is that? Fortunately, he misses. Devon's just been in charge of Booker this entire match. At least Scott Steiner and Bubba Ray have been having an actual match. Like, going a bit back and forth. See, look, Scott Steiner's back in charge. But yeah, Booker T's just getting manhandled. In the gut. And in the gut again. Now Scott... Oh, he's not going to try and jump again. He's just pushing fans. Imagine if the fan just pushed him back. And he fell off. You nutter. Idiot. No need for you to be doing that at this stage in your career, Scott Steiner. No need. Hey, double count, double pin. Devon was covering Booker. Really? You're chanting TNA because Scott Steiner fell off a balcony, effectively? There we go. Low blow. Finally, Booker T gets an offensive move in. Here we go, watch. A bit of a jump, I guess. A bit of a bunny hop. Whee! Flying. Flying. That's a generous term, Mike Tenay. Oh. Now what's he doing? What are you doing, you nutter? He's going to hit a chair with a chair on Scott Steiner's groin. Oh, and we fade to black. And then we fade back in at the exact same moment. Can we just get back in the ring so we can watch the entire match? That'd be great. I get that you're going for like the chaotic feel, but can we just like be able to watch the entire match? Okay, Booker T's finally got some offense in, like some consistent offense on Devon. Oh, here's Scott to the ringside. I was going to say, Bubba Ray, have you noticed that your brother's getting, like, mauled yet? You should probably go and do something about that. No, you're just choking him. Yeah, you should go and check on your half-brother or whatever he officially is. Okay, Devon's back in charge. Booker T's had his 35 seconds of offense. Whoa, I thought he was reaching for something else then. I really did. I was like, whoa, sir. Not okay. But no, it's the bottle of water. Everyone knows a great offensive weapon is a plastic bottle of water. Oh, jackknife pin. Of all the moves that I did not expect to see in this match, a jackknife cover is definitely near the top of the list. Is it? Are you sure? Are you sure this is awesome? God, this really was the peak of just like giving away this is awesome chance. Steiner line. Really bad Steiner line. Even Scott Steiner doesn't seem to be able to give out a clothesline on this pay-per-view. Right. Oh. Off the ring post goes Booker T. Now we're actually going to see more than two people at once on the screen. Here we go. Wazza! Time for the what's up. Whee! Showtime. Yeah, so I feel like there's some truth to this. Like, the rumour is that WWE copyrighted or trademarked, or whatever the appropriate term is, the whole Devon get the tables thing. So basically when in TNA, Bubba Ray couldn't do it. So the way around it that they did it was you can't enforce copyright on a crowd, like, because you can't control what they do. So the way around it was because it was such a famous catchphrase anyway. There was no one in the arena that didn't know it. So they just get the crowd to do it, and basically like gets them around the copyright deal. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna get a Frankensteiner? Fist bump me, bro. There we go. Don't leave him hanging. Booker T and Scott Steiner. God, just thinking about the history these two have. They were proper enemies, and now the tag partners in TNA. What a difference 8 years makes. Oh, you didn't move that very far, Booker. No, it did more harm. Why are both refs in now? Surely one ref should stay out of the ring when everyone's in the ring. Look at it, it just looks chaotic. It looks stupid. Earl Hebner, you just look like you're lost. Get out the ring and just stand and watch. Oh, bookend through the table. His shoulders are not in any way, shape or form on the floor. They're flat on the table. But can you pin someone up against the wall? Like, because the shoulders are flat. Like, I'm sure you have to be flat to the floor. Okay, so Devon's on his own at the moment. Double clothesline. Stomp. And a pin. Earl Hebner's counting now. Seriously, we only need one ref in the ring while all four men are in. Like, this just looks stupid. It's very distracting, actually, watching both refs. Remember the old... that was a heel kick for 2, by the way. Do you remember the old... I think it was SmackDown 2, where you could... It might have been... The one after might have been Just Bring It, where you could have, like, double referee matches. That was a mess. Off the ropes. Oh, Booker T gets crotched. Blocks the right hand. Fires Steiner across into the ropes. World's slowest power slam. 1, 2. Oh, I want to see the rest start fighting over who gets the count. Spinebuster to Booker. Goes for the pin, I think. That was a bit more invasive than the women's match, to be honest. Like, come on. Buy him dinner first, Devon. And Steiner hits Booker. Feels bad about it. Backs up into a belly-to-back suplex. Fans are not helping with this. I'm trying to keep up what's happening and not reacting to near falls at all. Probably because Scott Steiner's never lost a match to a belly-to-back suplex in his life. Slightly half-decent looking clothesline in the corner. Now, Steiner mounting. 2. Wow, I would happily take those punches, sir. They looked pathetic. Booker T just watching his team nearly lose the tag titles. Cool. What was that little twisted leg kick thing? Goes for the scissors kick. 3D! Oh, here we go. Double pin. That's why both referees in the ring. For a screwy finish. I don't know why Scott Steiner would go to roll up Bubba Ray when he just saw Booker get hit with a 3D. Right, so the tag team champions are clearly Scott Steiner and Devon Dudley. Imagine if they did that. Well, you two won the match, so you two can have the titles. That'd be great. Going to review the video footage and find out that, yes, indeed, they did both count to 3. I'm not going to show it just in case we botched it. Oh, here we go. We are going to show it. So we definitely didn't botch it. Someone's already checked the tape. Hebner paused because he didn't think Slick Johnson was in time. They weren't in time. Slick counted first. Slick definitely counted that first. Watch. From that angle, you can't tell that they hit at different times, but from the other angle, you can clearly see. Well, you botched the finish there, guys. You botched the finish if that was what you were going for. Slick definitely counted it first. Seemed like Hebner waited. to make it the same time, but failed. So it should have been a draw and a retain. I don't know. TNA. TNA, guys. Oh, is this gonna be where it happens? No. Maybe. I don't know. Everyone seems to be falling out. Everyone's falling out on this pay-per-view. I wouldn't be surprised to see Team 3D fall out. Oh, Booker T, stop it. You idiot. Look at him. Why would you replay that shot of all shots? That was a lamest chair shot. Might as well show Scott Steiner's punch as well at the same time. In the corner, the one I said I'd gladly take. Watch from this angle. There! I was watching Earl Hebner and I heard Slick Johnson hit the mat first. Heard it. Booker T, stop walking around like that, you idiot. Like, seriously, do you know what you look... Looks like he's got a neck strain on both sides. Can't relax his shoulders properly. Sending in Jeremy Borash just to find him a barbed wire bat. Alright, Mick. So again, another match that would be a lot better 10 years prior. He makes a good point. This is a decent video package compared with some of the replay packages they've thrown together. You just used the W word on me. You could call me a wrestler. Love it. Love it. Oh, wrecking the place. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Having the vocalist of the background music at the same volume as your voiceover guy is a bad move, TNA. Just an FYI. 2 matches left, you say? And we've got 43 minutes left. Bang on at that point when I started saying 40, to be honest. It was like to the second, 43 seconds left. Legends list. That makes sense. So we're looking at an average of 20 minutes per match, including entrances and post-match shenanigans and everything. Power and money versus pride and respect. Wasn't Foley heel at one point in TNA as well? Maybe as main event mafia. That's what I mean. People are fighting and then like each other, and I know they end up in the same group. Like it's just a big old cluster. You know what? TNA really is the spiritual successor to WCW. Yeah, big sexy. Look at him, the old man, hobbling down to the ring. There comes a point where you have to stop calling yourself big sexy. Then again, Shawn Michaels still calls himself the Heartbreak Kid in 2019. And it's like, like a hip break old man. Bang bang. Mick Foley. Was Cactus Jack trademarked? I'm surprised he's not even wearing the shirt. Probably shilling his merch. He brought his own personal title. Wow. That's how you establish a credible title right off the bat. Freedom isn't free, going through tables is. There's a philosopher in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look, a belt. Yes, I've seen it before, says Kevin Nash. I held it 3 weeks ago. Mick Foley's like, I held it 3 minutes ago, move. They definitely had a style for the belts, didn't they? Like, they're all very much stylized the same. Mick Foley just waves at Kevin Nash. Okay, they tie up. What a great match. 5 stars. Let's do it. Clean break from Kevin Nash. That's how heels roll. That's how heels roll. They, clean break and smile. There we go. That's more like it, Kev. That's more like it. A lot of knees. Lot of knees. Oh, hips. I always called it a knee attack, but it's the hip, really, isn't it, that's attacking? The outside of the thigh. No, it was the outside of all of his knuckles. Short arm clothesline. No, Foley ducks. No Rainmaker for you, Kev. Here we go. Your turn for the right hands now. Gonna be a lot of them in this match, I feel. And a headbutt, I think. Or a kick to the gut. I don't even know. I don't even know what Kevin Nash just sold. Oh, it was a headbutt. Okay, there's the second one. There's the second one. Incredibly slow paced so far. I'm not sure what else you would be expecting. This was part of the problem with TNA. This sort of match. And it's like easily 10 years too late. Easily 10 years late. Oof. If in doubt, take a bump. Foley just casually lowering himself off the apron. Oh, okay, you hit that one. Yeah, it is. And a right hand. Should have done a right-handed punch counter on this pay-per-view. Awful lot of punching going on. Especially considering it's technically illegal in wrestling. Closed fist punch. Hell of a lot of rule breaks. Look at that kid having a great time. Referee's not going to bother counting him out. He's going to follow them. Right into the side of the ring. And into the ring post. Which one's he talking about? I didn't hear the start of the sentence. I just heard the legs don't work as well, the knees don't bend as easily. I'm like, which one are you talking about? So is this no DQ as well? I'm guessing this is no DQ then. A little bit of leeway. So this isn't a no DQ match. This is just... I mean... I just don't get that excuse. A little bit of leeway. It's like, no, you just literally hit someone with a piece of metal in a match that does not allow it. Like... 3 times now he's hitting with that piece of metal. And hit that piece of metal with him, but that's not illegal. Kevin Nash getting himself nicely into position and grabbing the chair. Blocking the elbow from the apron. Oh my god. I don't think that was... I think that was Hardway. Are we going to get a replay of that TNA, or is that asking a bit much? I don't feel like that's a blade job. Could be. Could be, just deliberately over the eye. Is someone just say what the, F a couple of times then? Oh! Oh! Blood splatter on the camera. Look at it! I want to know if that was a legit, like, a bit of the chair caught him. Or if that was a spot followed by a quick blade that was designed to go over an eye. He's bleeding, is he, Don West? Thanks for the insight. Appreciate it, dude. Wow, people are surprised that Mick Foley's a little bit crazy. Why? Where have you been for the last 11 years? At this point. Well, I mean, I say last 11 years, that's only since the Hell in a Cell. Really, for the last, 20 years at this stage. Oh, he's pulling his hair out now. Now, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see anything else crazy, or are we pretty much done now? Entire side of his face? He looks like Two-Face. Having a bit of downtime here. What's going on? Is Kevin Nash bladed as well? Yeah. That's why Mick Foley was taking the attention off him so much. Okay. The more it goes on, the more I'm feeling it was probably deliberate. There's a chance it was a legit kind of accident and they just ran with it, but the more we see of it, the more I'm sort of leaning towards, yeah, he just bladed. He just did it in an odd place. If you can't wrestle anymore, just bleed. Just bleed everywhere. That's the strategy. It's the technique here. And throw a lot of punches. Oh, ref bump! Is that the first one of the night? It's pretty much not been necessary because all the matches have been like gimmicks and no DQ and what have you. But yeah, first ref bump of the night. I'm amazed. How far into the show did we get? 2 hours and about 20 minutes into the show before we saw a ref bump. That's crazy. Oh, look, he found it. I mean, the referee's clearly not out of it. He could clearly just turn his head. Oh, I was going to say, is that China? But no. Is that Tracy Brooks? I think her name was. Wait, what move even got him? What move? What? What even happened then? They cut the camera to Tracy falling over and the end of the match just gets missed. Great job, TNA. Great job. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! Abyss. Oh, he's got his own! They can have a duel! We can go jousting with them. Alright then. Just barbed wire bats all over the place. Like, why are there so many of those in the arena? Why is there even one? I mean, there's one because of Mick Foley. Why are there two? Abyss just chilling backstage watching on the monitor with his barbed wire bat. Oh, well that wasn't very nice, was it? Uh-oh. Is Abyss just going to leather Foley now? Whose music's this? Oh. Oh my god. He's holding it in place. Yeah. It'll just fall out otherwise. Definitely continue the match with an eyeball about to fall out. Actually, Foley probably would, to be fair. Foley probably would. Right, anyway, main event time. Do we not even get a replay of what ended the match? Pretty sure there wasn't a jackknife. That kid intently staring at the camera. Oh no, he's moving now. Oh, we're gonna hear from Sting. Oh, there goes Mick in the background. There he is. How short is she? Oh. I like his jacket. Oh, he was on stairs. I was going to say, she looked tiny. I didn't notice it in any of the other segments. She was like up to his belly button or something. But no, it's because he was a couple of steps up on her. Oh, nice sound effect. Nice, like, little lion sound effect. Brilliant. Oh, and another one. Brilliant. That's not cheesy at all, TNA. That was honestly really cool. Honest. Look at Baby Styles. Going for the phenomenal forearm before it was really a thing. More cheesy lion sound effects. These sound effects, guys. Roar! Brilliant. Oh my god. They had a massive poo contest when they took those pictures. What is up with that? Cheesy, screaming faces. With lion sound effects, guys. Like a Lion Bar advert. Okay. This could be fun. I don't remember that belt. I don't particularly like that belt. 6 foot, 6'2", and 7 foot. Wow, yeah, look at Sting. More experienced than both of them combined. Crazy. Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. How much more time can we possibly kill to make this triple threat as short as Sting and probably Kurt Angle at this point need it to be? And Matt Morgan, because he's greener than the proverbial goose's feces. So you can't exactly carry a long match. We're going to be down, by the time the entrances are done, we're going to be sub 20 minutes on this match for sure. And we've got some end of show shenanigans, I'm sure. Maybe like a 15-minute match. Tops. Oh no, we're having more lion sound effects and another video package. Really? I'm genuinely curious how long this match is going to run. We've got 21 minutes and a few seconds left on the show, and we're still in video packaging. There we go, entrances begin. We're just under 21 minutes to go. Got 21 minutes to go. Literally no reaction because no one knows if he's face or heel because he seems to be flip-flopping more than Big Show does. I don't think much of his music. Sounds like full band karaoke. Like where everyone's just trying to play. Trying to play all the instruments as well as singing. Well, he's got a fan. Very good. Nineteen and a half minutes. Let's go. No, another video package. It's definitely feeling less like big fight feeling, more like how much time on this pay-per-view can we kill so they don't have to have a long match. Definitely feeling like that at this point. Are we good? Can we go? I wouldn't say it matches like his iconic WCW music, but I quite like Sting's TNA music. Well, this Sting TNA music. Could be. We're walking very slowly into it. Very slowly. It's my 8th birthday and I'm here to see Sting. That kid is 18 now. That kid is an adult. But that little boy is a grown man now. Well, that's going a bit far. But it's 18. That's crazy. Okay. 17 and a half minutes. He's still in his locker room, 17 and a half minutes to go. Is he just not coming out here? It's just like, yeah, you two fight it out. It's fine. There we go, video package. They're deliberately trying to make him look old by having him grow out his hair when he's, like, mostly bald now. Like that, he looks so much older there than he does there. And those two clips are probably, like, side by side time-wise near enough. Like, he looks older there than he does today, and we know that's in the past. And today is present, as far as the show is concerned. I wonder if that was the aim. Because they were calling him, like, the Godfather, the main event mafia and stuff, to try and make him seem older. Yeah, he's definitely lost some bulk. Compared with, like, his WWE, like, 2006 days. Or even his 2001 days. Oh, God. You alright, dude? Supposed to have the party and take all that stuff after the show, like, come on. See his eyes, then. Yeah, look at his arms. His arms are nothing like as big as they used to be or anything. Like, he just quit hitting the gym. I'm in TNA now. Who really cares? Right, where are we up to? Coming up to 25 minutes left. Oh, we've still got intros to do as well. Wait, did I say 25? I meant 15. My bad. Even though Ebner doesn't look like he wants to be there. He's depressed. He's like, oh, what happened to my life? Look at him, he's like, what did I do to deserve this? Oh yeah, sold bootleg merch. Sting still getting his use out of his Wolfpack attire. Standing to my right, the only man who stood in a ring in the last year. In a gym, sorry, ruined my own joke there. In the last year, Matt Morgan. Wait, where was the lion sound effect? They should have piped it in live, like over the speakers, so the crowd could hear it as well. That'd been great. Looks weird with white face paint and red scorpions. Yeah, it doesn't look like that Sting. Oh, there's his superfan. Seen in the background over the course of the show. God, yeah, look at him. Yeah, okay, of course he did. He looks a bit ill. He does, he legitimately looks a little bit ill. Crazy. Yeah, look, there you go, that's what you meant to look like, Kurt. That's a realistic representation of what you should look like. Right, bell rang, and we had 13 minutes left on the show, roughly. Just 10, between 5 and 10 seconds less than 13 minutes. That's crazy. That's a short main event. That's a short main event, in my opinion. Oh, well, his heel for this minute and a half. Maybe the next minute and a half he'll be babyface again. There's definitely some sort of swerve coming, let's be honest. I would be more surprised if there wasn't some kind of swerve. How about that? Catch me outside. Matt Morgan established that catchphrase. Okay, right, so Sting fights back. Into the ropes. No, holds on. Moves out the way, and another man crotched. And right hand. That fan's like, yeah, boy! This guy with the same facial deformity as me is winning. He's like, ow, I've got a headache now, mate. Cheers for that. You said that before he even did it. Like, at least let him successfully hit it first. There we go. There we go, that's what you do. There's his fan. There's his fan. Oh, that's his wife. Oh, right. Oh, that explains why she's his fan, I guess. Oh, we fade to black. And we fade back in on the same exact scene. Why are you counting out Earl Hebner? That referee before, in a normal one-on-one match, let them hit each other with chairs. You're trying to count out a triple threat. TNA. What an experience this has been. Leg drop by Matt Morgan. Kurt Angle genuinely looks like tiny. It's weird. I feel like his calves or lack thereof. It's genuinely strange. It's genuinely strange. Maybe I'm just used to like modern day, like super fit Kurt Angle because he's like obviously stopped caring about cardio quite as much. Gone a little bit easier on the diet. But no, he does. He looks super skinny. I've not just got modern day to compare him to. I watched some Attitude Era WWF. So like 2000, I think we're up to. And like, he's definitely bigger there as well. Oh, here we go. Stinger splashes if you count them if you don't leave the floor. Come on, Sting. You're the reason I watch wrestling. Do better. He used to fly like halfway across the ring. Get out of here. Oh, don't you be cheering him, love. His wife will be after you. Suplex to Kurt Angle by Sting. 1, 2. Imagine if that's how it finished. Like, even worse than the shoulder block finish that would be. Under 10 minutes left on the show. What the hell was that? I don't even know what that was meant to be. I still want to know what the finish was to the Kevin Nash Mick Foley match as well. I don't get what happened there with Sting. He seems a bit out of sorts. Starcade 97 all over again. And he's not tanned. If you get that reference, fair play to you. Well done. Oh, into the ribs. Oh, back fist. And punch. And back fist. And move out the way. Whoa! Oh! Just kicked him straight in the head. Right in the back of the head. That's concussion number 742 for Kurt Angle. And that's just that week. Oh, Olympic Slam. Oh, arm drag. Nice reversal. Not bad execution actually, that. Sweeps the legs. Here we go. sit down. Barely squatting. Barely squatting. Probably can't do a squat anymore. And there's the Olympic slam. Here comes the pin, and here comes Matt Morgan pulling him off the pin. No! Oh, are you sure, Earl Hebner, that his shoulders came off the mat? Just because he reaches his hand up doesn't mean he actually got his shoulder off the mat. That's the rule, isn't it? Shoulders got to come off the mat. Not convinced about that one. Here we go, ankle lock. This is what Matt Morgan breaks up. No, it's not. Come on, at some point, they've got to break down. Did not sell the pay-per-view on the strength of a handicap match. Then again, TNA. TNA. Do I need to say more? Well, for about 6 more minutes, might tonight. I'm really not sold on that move. It was about as impactful as Roman Reigns' corner clotheslines, his repeated ones. Oh, goes for the pin. And again, Sting basically doesn't get a shoulder up. Oh. Oh, just fires himself over the top rope for some reason. I mean, I know you're tall and you're trying to like make that point, but still, just do that across the middle rope. Giving Earl Hebner the finger. Alright. God, he's like longer than one side of the ring when he lies down. I'm sure Sting's like taken a hit he shouldn't have done or something. He's like out of sorts. He's barely kicking out of stuff here. What's Kurt Angle doing, by the way? Is he just like at a sun lounger chilling? Kurt time? Nope. Seriously, when is the twist coming? Just over 4 minutes left now. Well, 4 1/4, something like that. Uh-oh, here it is. Matt Morgan lost all his elbow pads. Didn't he have elbow pads on a second ago? There's one on the floor there. Well, that's rather rude. I mean, what do you mean right on the concrete? There we go. There's an impactful move. Oh, now he's gonna act like a babyface, is he? So's the cameraman, apparently. We're not going to see it. There it is. Yep, we're not seeing it. One, 2, 3. Oh, he's still kicked out. Did he just hit him? You actually got him. What a shot. Well done. One, 2. Oh. Not long left now, guys. Oh my god. Alright. 2.5 minutes left now. Sorry to keep counting down, but I'm just obsessed with how short this main event's been. Earl! Hey, Earl! And Kurt Angle, yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that what they're chanting? Okay. Well, you can cuss, Matt. What are you doing, Earl? Oh, would you look at that? What a shock. It was not that great of a match. And we've only got like a minute left or something, so nothing crazy is going to happen, I don't think, at the end. That overall show was just... okay. That was that entire... that was that show. It was okay. It was alright, I guess. I don't know. I enjoyed the trip down memory lane, but I didn't enjoy the show as such. Just enjoyed revisiting this era of wrestling that I did pay somewhat attention to, just obviously not perfect attention, otherwise I'd know what was coming. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the show in the comments, and anything you disagreed with, anything you agreed with, anything you thought that I didn't point out, anything you spotted I didn't. Any of that good stuff. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.